All right, hello everybody. Ultimate Bricks here, and we are live for Brick Talk, and I have Brother from Another Brick on the stream with me.
Hey, what's going on?
So anyways, yeah, today we're going to be talking and have some questions set up, but also if anybody is available or in the chat and they ask questions, we'll be happy to answer those as well, I guess. So I guess the first question is, I just kind of wanted to ask, I guess not just Lego questions, I guess. So
Okay.
The first one would be, I guess, what kind of movies and TV shows do you like?
That's a good question. For movies, I don't really have like a favorite type of movies. Probably anything like superhero related. And also with TV series, I love The Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, The Blacklist, Criminal Minds. Those are probably my favorite TV shows currently.
Awesome. So the next question I have is, I guess a layered question, but it's, do people who post leaked images on YouTube deserve to be striked? Like, should they have a different system set up where they don't like get punished for it, or is it kind of what happens for posting those images?
Wow, that's a good question. Well, it really depends. Like for me, like if the confidential logo is on the leak, I don't think you should be able to post it. But like all these leaks, like example, Brickshow leaked Lego minifigures Series 18. And then, I uploaded the video. I know a few other people did, and some people got striked, and other people didn't.
Right.
That
doesn't seem fair at all.
Yeah, and that kind of pissed me off. But I mean, it seems like that's kind of biased in my opinion. I think people should be able to post leaks if they don't have the confidential logo. That's kind of my opinion on the whole leak thing.
All right, that is a good answer. Right, because I don't get how Brick Show and Brick Vault could do it, and then other people couldn't. That just doesn't seem right. And yeah. So, anyways, the next question is, what YouTube channels do you watch? So, kind of not necessarily which ones are like your favorite, but like what do you like actually watch in real life?
Okay, so other than Lego related videos, right? Or like
No,
everything?
it could be Lego ones too.
Okay. So I'll start off with non-Lego. Non-Lego, I watch Philip DeFranco. I watch Drama Alert. I watch like a lot of prank channels and stuff, and pickup channels.
Yeah.
Angry Picnic, Big Dolls TV. Basically those channels. For Lego channels, I watch your channel. Brick Worlds, M&R Productions, Just a Good, BB202. Wow, there's a lot of Lego channels. Brick Attack, Brick Czar, Maniac for Bricks. Trying to think if I'm actually missing any. The Jackhammer, Jim Bricked, Brickmaster 23. Wow, there's a lot of... I could go all day listing Lego channels I watch. I'm trying to think of anyone else that really has like merit, Yeah, I think those are the main channels that I watch. So.
Yeah, I think for me, there's kind of like enough channels that you can kind of watch like what you like from each channel. You know what I mean? Because,
yeah.
Not especially smaller channels who don't have a high production value, of course, because they're not making any money from it. Not every video is going to be great. So of course you can just watch the ones you like.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so true.
That kind of is the good thing about the Lego community, I guess, with all this. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So speaking of channels and stuff, the next question I had was, how did you make your sig fig? Like, how did it come to be your sig fig?
So in 8th grade, I went to a private Christian school, and that was kind of their dress code. They had the little like black vest and like a little tie. And so for me, I decided to use the waiter's torso. I didn't want to like change the gloves or anything, I don't know, I was kind of lazy, didn't want to destroy the minifig. So I used that as my torso. For the legs, I used Homer's, legs because, sometimes like every Friday we could wear like casual like blue jeans or whatever. So I felt like that would be fine. And then my face is, I never really smile, always like smirk to the side. So I use that as my face. That figure has like a smirking face, and the hair really isn't accurate to my hairstyle. But that was probably like at the time before like the DFB soccer minifigs were released. Lego really didn't have my hairstyle, so I just used that. And then the Indiana Jones bag is just like a what's it called, backpack. I'm trying to remember the name. Like the backpacks you put over your arm and they go to the side of you.
Yeah, like a satchel.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. And so for me, I'd always, use those type of backpacks for school, and so I ended up basing my sig fig off that.
When I was younger, I always wanted that Lego piece, the one you have on your sig fig. Remember,
Yeah.
like looking at the sets that had it, and like always just wanting that one piece. It's funny.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool piece.
Yeah, I have some now, but I remember like when I was like 10, just kind of always wanting that one. Anyways, I'll say what happened for me is kind of funny. My sig fig has the clumsy guy torso from Series 15, the banana shirt, and I got two of those. I have two of those figures, so I put one in my city, and then I was gonna put the other one in the city, but it wouldn't look right to have two identical ones. And at the same time, I had two of the tow truck set, which came with the figure that has the tan legs and the same head and hair as my sig fig. So we just swapped that figure out. And then I thought the figure was so cool that we had. I thought it was cooler than the ones that came in the set. And that was actually like at least a month before the channel was created. So then when it was time to pick it, I was like, this is... Right, I already really liked that figure. So,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, thanks. So anyways, the next question I had is, what LEGO conventions have you gone to? And if you haven't gone to any, are you planning to go to? Because I remember hearing you talking about some of that.
So currently, I don't plan on going to any. Oh shoot, what was it about? I'm not even saying what I'm supposed. Sorry. Currently, I have not been to any LEGO conventions. I'm going to try to make it to Brickworld Chicago, if everything goes to plan. Because me and Brickworld are kind of planning on, I guess, going together or whatever. So I gotta work out some details with him. So, according to like everything that's planned so far, it looks like I will be showing up to Brickworld Chicago. I wanted to go down to Philly, but I believe all their tickets, or at least their normal tickets, are sold out. Or whatever. So.
All right. Yeah. I probably can't go to any that are further away from that I can't like drive to in a day, kind of. Just because it is expensive to travel, and then it adds up and stuff. But it would be cool to meet everybody. So
yeah, that'd be cool, man. You could try to make it out there, man. I mean, you probably would have to tell your parents in advance if you want to go, because tickets you can get for cheap, unless if you're gonna drive down there, it's gonna be expensive. Flying down there will be so much cheaper.
Yeah, I go to the Brick Fair New England, but nobody famous goes there.
Oh, interesting.
I guess there's no. I did get to see a few cool things though. All right, so speaking of I guess mocks and stuff, if you were to make a Lego Ideas project, what would the one you wanted to make be?
Well, I think I mentioned this before. I wanted to do like a Hawaii Five-0 one. Or a Voice, the Voice TV series, the singing one?
Yes.
Yeah, those would be the two I'd like to do.
What would you do for a Hawaii Five-0?
I wanted to do their building and their car. Have you seen, I think you've seen Hawaii Five-0.
Yes, the new series, right? The one from 2010?
Yeah. I think you make some minifigs off it too?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I was thinking you did. I was trying to remember where I saw that. But yeah, I'd love to, get their building made at their car. Maybe add some light functions in their car, or whatever.
That'd be.
It's basically just a Camaro, and I think it has police lights in the front, from what I can remember. I love their building. You can make a pretty cool modular for that, and then the Voice would just be fun. I'd love to have 4 chairs and a button you could press, and then the chairs turn around or whatever. I don't know.
That'd be cool. Kind of like if they were based on a spinning thing. If they had Technic underneath, that'd be cool.
Yep. That's kind of what I want to go for. But for me, recently, I haven't really had any time, and Lego Digital Designer, I'm horrible at. So I build stuff decently, just having pieces. but I don't really buy or have a lot of pieces because, all my Lego sets are, complete and just laying there on on the floor or like in my basement. And yeah, so.
Yeah, I feel like the thing with Digital Designer is you have all the pieces, but they're like all in lists and stuff, and you have to know what you're gonna do. If you have pieces in real life, it's kind of easy to just, kind of just practice putting things together and just see what will work. But
Yeah, for sure.
it seems like you have to have a lot more foresight in Digital Designer. All right, so now I guess the next question would be, what advice do you have for channels that are just starting out? Like not channels with a low amount of subscribers, but like people who want to start a channel.
Personally, I would recommend doing news videos if you're just starting out, or commenting on other people's channels. Don't ask people to sub to you, but if you consistently like comment on people's videos and watch their videos, eventually they're gonna check out your channel. And so for me, those have always been my two recommendations. When trying to grow your channel, because let's say you're the first person to do a news video. If you're the first person to do a news video and you use the right tags, it'll always do good. And then, if you comment on people's videos, you watch their videos, you comment on it, other people will look at your comment, they'll check out your channel, and then, the YouTuber might check out your channel, and then slowly you'll start growing, I guess, in a sense.
Would you also recommend showing up at live streams and stuff like that?
Yeah, that works too. Yeah, I know a lot of people who like watch my live streams. They're like, wow, this person subbed to me and I gained 10 subs in your stream, or like 15. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. And I guess, if you talk to people and you're cool with people, people will check out your channel and sub.
So anyways, something else that you can do that like if no one that you know is streaming, something you can do is just search Lego in the search bar, and then in the setting, go to, just go to live. So then you'll see all the videos that are live.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that.
And so one problem with that is that most of them are gaming videos, so like people playing Lego video games. But usually, if there's, you can kind of scroll down and see at least one person that's streaming. So that's kind of fun. Because then sometimes the best thing is when you find someone who is like has no one watching, and then you actually get to give them a viewer. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I had no idea that was possible. I might try doing that.
Yeah, so anyways, kind of elaborating on that comment is, do you have any advice for hate comments and for like people who aren't being nice? Because that's kind of the sad truth of what happens sometimes.
Yeah, regarding hate comments, for me, sometimes, I just let it, not bother me, don't respond, don't care. Other times, I just recommend joking around with them or being really nice to them. Because I've had certain times where people, they'll cuss me out and I'll say something really nice to them, and all of a sudden they want to be my best friend, And then other times, I'll just mess around with them and be really childish and say some stupid joke back at them or correct their grammar issues. Because a lot of these people who try to like troll and hate on your channel, they can't even spell 95% of the words right that they're trying to insult you with. So you just go and you rewrite their sentence and you correct all the grammar issues and be like, here,
Yeah, that's
it's kind of funny.
Right. Speaking of what you were saying in the beginning, I remember that happened to me. Like someone just commented like, you suck, and then I said, I'm really sorry that you think that. And then they turned around and started being nicer.
Yeah, I don't know why people do that. They're either really bored or they're just, I don't know, trying to get attention. Because, yeah, I had somebody who, I'm not going to mention the video, because, people are upset at it, but it was a rant video I made. And somebody told me to shut up, blah, 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 this. And I just said, wait till this new video comes out, blah, 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 blah. And I said, a bunch of other stuff. And then this person wanted to be my best friend or whatever. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I remember someone wanted me to buy a Ninjago spinner to review, and like it's one that's from like 2011, so, and I don't really even want it, so they just kept commenting on like every video, like, when are you gonna get it? And I like said a few times like I'm not going to, and then they just started like posting just weird comments on just like every video. It's kind of annoying. Then they stopped.
Yeah. You know what's even more annoying is when people call you in the middle of the night. Like, video call, I don't know, it happens all the time. And that is one thing that's very frustrating. Like, I don't mind people, you know, hitting me up in Hangouts or whatever, but when people actually video call me when I'm trying to sleep, that is super frustrating. There's about 2 people who do that. I had to block them. I unblocked them because they said, you know, if they won't do it again, and they just did it like 5 other times. So I blocked them, you know?
That's annoying. I don't have a smartphone, so like my computer's in a different room from where I'm sleeping, so I wouldn't.
But yeah, that gets really frustrating for me.
Yeah, that sounds frustrating. At least you can block them, though.
Yeah, true.
So, that is all the questions that I had written down. But is there anything else you wanted to say or anything like that?
Let's see. So, is this the time for me to promote my channel?
Yes, you can do that.
Okay, I'm Brother from Another Brick. I make news videos, rant videos, top 10 videos. I'm just basically cover the whole board. So, there's a certain type of Lego video that's out there, I probably make it. And yeah, I'm also working on a new channel called Brutal Opinions. That's probably going to be targeted towards adults. It's being released on the 26th, and it'll be covering a bunch of political issues and a bunch of like stuff that are going on with this world. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited for that. Can't wait.
Yeah, I'm working hard on that. Like before I saw your message, I was starting to like write stuff and, you know, work on the video. So yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So, like, what would you say it's rated like for people?
Well,
You know,
let's see. I have a lot of cussing in there, and I know a lot of people don't like that. But me being genuine me, you know, for a Lego channel, you have to be very careful with what you say because you're going to offend somebody, you know? If I cuss, you know, around certain people, they're not going to like it, you know? For me, this channel, I guess, is going to be, like, closer to PG, like 13 or rated R. Because I'm going to cuss, but not all the time. It's just going to try to, like, I'm going to use it to kind of prove a point. Like, the first video I'm making is why I hate vegans. And, you know, me being a vegan, right, I'm going to be calling out all the vegans, you know, because if you've ever been on the internet and watched a vegan's video, they are one of the most cringy, most annoying people out there. So I wanted to go after a bunch of bigger vegan YouTubers and call them out. And that's what I'm going to do in that video. And then I have another one talking about, you know, like all the gun rights and gun control and everything that's going on, you know, with America, with guns and stuff. So those are my first 2 episodes, and I'm almost done with the first one, so.
how's it gonna work? Is it gonna be pictures on the screen and stuff?
It's going to be pictures on the screen and video. So I'm going to take video clips from some like the bigger, let's say, vegan YouTubers' videos, and I'm going to like basically do commentary on, you know, the video. Because now I have a better editing, you know, thing. So I'm using a MacBook on that, and now like if you know, most of my Lego videos is just one picture and me talking.
Right. Right.
But now that I have that editing equipment, because I had to pay for that one online, I finally found the perfect editing equipment that I can record audio first and then put images or put video clips in it. So that's very helpful. Like for my top 10 video, you know, it didn't have a lot of editing, but I was able to actually do a video where I could change pictures and not only have one picture on there because I use that, you know, editing software. So.
What is that editing software?
Oh shoot, what is it called? I totally just forgot the name. It's downstairs on my laptop that I'm using. I can't remember the name. It's some Apple thing that I paid like $20 for. So.
Is it iMovie?
No, it isn't iMovie. For some reason, my my MacBook, I think because it's older, won't take iMovie.
That's frustrating. So, how did you? I want to help. I remember you were saying that you were getting frustrated, or you had to do a lot of work to remove the black borders on the set images.
Yeah.
How did you end up doing that?
So I decided to use an app called PhotoJet. Have you heard of it?
No, but I wanted to just say how I did it in my editor, and wondering if that would help you. So what I did is you can do layers, right? you can have
Yeah.
multiple images going at the same time, right?
Mhm.
So what I did is I put a white background. I searched 1920 by 1080 white background,
Okay.
and I got a white background that was the correct aspect ratio, so it was the right shape of the screen. And so I put that on there, and then I put on top the set image, and then just cropped the black border off. And then it just looks all white. So it's a lot quicker. So if you can do that, I would recommend it.
Okay, I'll try that out. Thanks for telling me.
Right, because I remember for a long time I didn't do that. It just had the black borders, and it makes the video look really unprofessional.
It does, yeah.
You know what I mean? So like Just Too Good does that, and his list videos are like really perfect because he uses all kinds of images and zooms and stuff like that. But even just your top 10 video looked a ton better having done that. Because, having it be the correct ratio just really improves it, because it doesn't make it look all. It basically it lets people know that you actually put time into it, because if you just put the images on, then it just, looks like it was quick.
Yeah, when I did the top 10 video, when I first put down the first image, it had the black, back, the lines to it or whatever. And so I just thought to myself, I'm like, you know what? Because PhotoJet, the app I was using, has like a bigger white background, I just put the image on that white background, so that covered up, the black part of it, so.
Alright, yeah. I mean, whatever works best, I guess, is the point.
Yeah.
Alright, so now it has been about 22 minutes so far on the stream. I'll just check over to the chat and see that there is some people here in the chat, including Bunny Bricks, Kylo Bricks, Joker Madness, and Jacob Moons Mox. I want to thank you all so much for joining this stream, and I also want to thank Brother from Another Brick for being willing to do